Hi, welcome back everyone. So we're currently getting the floor out. So I mentioned in the last video that there's a couple of tough screws. For example, you get big ones like that, and then ones like that where the head, it looks alright but it's not. It's kind of rounded out in the middle. So yeah, we've been using crowbar, hammer and the jigsaw just to rip out the floor in pieces, and it's slowly coming along. You can see there's a little bit of residue all underneath, so thank you for everyone who commented, because I think it was definitely worthwhile taking the floor up. I think I was just being lazy and wishful thinking. But yeah, it's slowly coming along. Alright, so the floor's out. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. It was screwed down into the actual metal of the floor, so with the crowbar it's quite difficult to get the leverage, so that's quite difficult. But we've finally done it, and you can tell it definitely needed to come up because it's quite dirty. So my job now is to just sweep it, and then we'll both clean it down together with, I guess, just soapy water, or see if we can get our hands on a pressure washer. Nice and clean, nice and tidy, very empty. So it's a couple of days later. I'm gonna give it one final sweep because there's still just a little bit of dirt. And then first things first, I'm going to be getting all of these screws out, so there's 4. And then you can see where the chairs were screwed down, there's all these holes all over the floor. So yeah, I'm going to sweep it down, and then I'm going to prime it, and then I'm going to fill them. So that's the job today. Alright, there's some rubber adhesive under that, so I think I'm gonna have to take the crowbar to get this out. Alright, all the screws are out, and the little wooden blocks. Yeah, just once the screws are out with the big screwdriver, I just took a chisel to the wood. This one was particularly hard to get out. I think Tash was trying to wrench it out before, and then where I've got the crowbar underneath, I've made a bit of a hole and a bit of a dent, but that's alright, that can all be filled in once this has all been swept. Right, so this is the primer I'm using. It's the Fortress Special Metals Primer. Touch dry in 1 hour for galvanized and non-ferrous metal. Provides a smooth and protective base coat. So the idea of the primer is to paint it on around all the holes where the chairs and other bits were drilled into the metal itself. So when I put filler in it, I'm hoping it should have a better bond and make it more weatherproof. That's the idea. So the sealant I've gone for is the Sikaflex EBT Plus. I got both the primer and the filler from B&Q, including this applicator gun, for about 15 quid. And this is flexible, permanently elastic, waterproof, weatherproof, fast curing, strong bond, high grab and no sag. Yeah. First things first, I'm gonna have to hammer some of this metal before I fill it, because it's like risen and spiky, so I'm just gonna hammer it down and make it as flat as possible, and then prime it, and then yeah, get some filler in there. I don't know how clearly you can see, but everywhere there's a white patch, there's a hole. Now that's all done, I'm gonna wait for an hour, go grab some lunch, and yeah, we'll get to the filling. Alright, so we've left all that primer to dry, and now, yeah, that's fine. So I've now gone around all the holes and filled it. I tried to flatten it using the trowel, but because some of the holes are quite big, every time I was applying the filler and trying to trowel it to flatten it, it would just move it out of the way and then obviously create another hole. So it's all a bit of a mess at the moment. So it's going to take 24 hours to cure, and after it's done that, I'm going to get in there with a sander, sand it all down, and then I might apply a second coat of filler just to be double sure. And then once that cured, sand it all down, and then we're going to go over it with a tape just to be super sure. So I'm going to leave it here on this one. Thanks again for watching. It's great. This is a great project to have. It's really exciting. I can't wait until it's all done and then we can start going on all the adventures that we have planned. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like and have a think about subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.